They were brave and they tried, even though they weren't at their best, they still could have won that game. And the really hard part for all of us, and especially for the players, is Ireland lost it. And the players know that. The players will sit there and just say, we should have scored there, we should have stopped that try, we should have. It wasn't like they were beaten by sheer brilliance. Their own errors beat them, and that's so hard.
But I do think they tightened a little bit, which is understandable, right? They tightened a little bit, but the way New Zealand came out made enforcing their game plan very difficult as well. Like there wasn't the holes, and what holes there were out wide in the first half, they seemed to be closed in the second half.
I think we were too tired to try and exploit them. We a lot of players tonight looked out on their feet after 50, 60 minutes. And I think that first half, New Zealand, in defence, they were soft. They were leaving a lot of space on the edges that we could have exploited if our handling was sharper on another night. And I think that's the bit of the game, that's the bit of analysis post this game when they go and look back and said, we were off in the first half and we could have capitalised more on some of that space.
So here, we've said this on day one. Ireland is the only team of the big four, France, Ireland, South Africa and New Zealand, who didn't rest their starting team in one pool game. They've played more minutes than everyone. I really loathe to bring that up because it's a criticism of Andy Farrell, because I think he's done a phenomenal job. But I thought they all looked tired.
Yeah. The stats are interesting. Coming into this weekend, they ranked the players who had played 240 minutes in this competition. So New Zealand had one player who'd hit 240 and he was on the bench tonight. Ireland had 8. And a couple of those were well over 300 minutes.
I'm not sure how important that is.
Okay.
I know we disagree on this, Matt. I think maybe it could be more important, later on in the competition for the teams to get there. But I think, the Ireland players are conditioned enough and they're battle-hardened enough and they're used enough to playing that number of games over that number of weeks.
Okay. Well,